Stuffies! My daughter would get a kick out of these. Look at these cute little things, man. Aww. Ah, cute. How much are these things?
Those ones, $10.
Oh, yeah. Oop. Oh, no. Poor Stuffy.
Hey.
Poor Stuffy.
Hey. Already mistreating them like the chickens.
Ah, that's not true. That was just Mother Nature. What's good? What's going on? See, you got the Christmas special going on over here. We got kites or something.
T-Rex kites, dude.
Got a champagne bottle full of candies.
Yeah.
Speaker access. Is that any good?
Ah, it's okay. Sound quality on is average.
Okay.
Bluetooth speakers, some Hot Wheels.
Let's see what you got here. What do you mean Bluetooth speaker? What's this?
Oh, sorry, Bluetooth.
Beanie.
Yeah, beanie with the
music
headphones built inside of it. Yes.
Musics?
Yes.
What are those? Oh, how much are those? I'm sorry.
Those ones are 23.
Take one of those. I loaded up on these. You guys missed this because I accidentally deleted the clip.
Yes.
But I had to get 3. I got 3, right? 2.
You like
two.
this?
3. No, 2.
1.
2 and 1?
You got 4.
Okay, that's what I was going for. I'm losing count, man. All right, cool. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, and the 4. I think I'm covered there. And Stuffies for the little one.
Yeah.
Got to get Stuffies. Hey, I've been trying out the Flex Head 3/8 and 1/4 inch Ratchet. They're pretty all right so far. I don't mind them. A little bit longer than I thought. What else we got for specials, man?
Everything that was special was more of a Christmas style stuff.
Uh-huh.
Tool wise, they didn't do a whole lot this year. Kind of disappointing, but that's why I use this to make up for it.
So we got the mountain Bluetooth speakers. We got tunes to go.
Yep.
Bluetooth, and then we got heat holders. So anything, this is one of those ones that's self-warming or what?
No, it doesn't have a warmer built in, but
Oh, it's
they're
just got
fleece
that
lined. Yeah.
Super comfy. Okay, give me one of those too. I don't even know what those cost, but I'm sure I'm gonna want one of those.
Dudes or chicks? Dudes or chicks?
Dude, just whatever's dudeish.
Dudeish.
That'll work. Cool.
Got for your teenage nephews, dude.
Oh, no.
Keeps them busy.
All right. Heated sleeves. Hope those things would keep you warm, but I know what they're for. That would be nice, though, wouldn't it? You get some sleeves that just are warm.
Oh,
They're
just warm.
self-warming. He's like, you guys are being little bitches. All right, we got the heated jackets, Milwaukee style. So you got to put an M18 battery to charge these up or what?
M18 and
Oh, I'm sorry, M12
battery.
Come on, man. Where the hell are you gonna put the battery for the jacket? Show me. Where's the battery go?
Exactly. Where's the battery, right?
Ridiculous. I don't want that thing on the back of my hip when I'm laying down on the ground. This is just ridiculous.
Do you want to be warm or do you want to be cold?
Yeah, I want to be warm for sure, but I mean, you're gonna lay on your back as a mechanic and that's gonna work or what?
Hey, maybe it's construction based. Maybe it's not. For
it is construction based. I know, because they don't think about us guys working in the automotive. I need to get with the times, man. Could have gone a different route.
Thus far, yeah, I agree with that.
Snap-on has a heated jacket.
They do.
They don't have their 14.4 battery in it.
No, is it a 7.2? I saw a guy with one on today, and I was wondering if it was like, they used to do an old 7.2/14.4, so I wondered if it was like the real compact kind of
I think it's like a pancake-looking battery that they have tucked in. That's what I want to say.
There's a couple companies doing it. I agree, this is a little bit on the bulky side. What I do like, though, is that you can charge it from here. You can use this piece as a charger for your cell phones.
You're just all walking around with it plugged into the wall.
So you can USB out of here.
Okay.
In through the jacket.
Waterproof.
It's here.
Oh yeah.
And then you can run it up to
the pocket.
Your pocket here, or you can run it to your internal pocket.
Yeah, I mean, it's slick. I think overall the design part's slick. I just think the battery part could have been done differently.
It could. Feel the weight of the jacket though too. It's
actually super light for it being a heavy duty jacket. It feels light in comparison to like the Cornwall ones that you used to sell. You know what I mean?
Those ones are like a Carhartt style. But for a jacket of this size, I think it's a pretty well insulated jacket. Besides the heating element in it.
Rock and roll. Oh shit. Anyway, look, we're gonna get back to the house for some beer and bullshit. I'm wearing my mask and trying to keep moderately safe distance just until I get my results back. But I just wanted to do that for your peace of mind. I know that you don't care because if I would have had it, I would have had it already, but...
Yeah, I talked to Garrett today this morning too.
So,
Sent Phil a text message to see how he was doing.
See you guys back at the house. What's going on, everyone? Justin again. As always, thanks for watching my channel back in the garage. Today we're going to be talking about stupid people. God, I mean, you know they exist, but I mean, you just don't realize how often you're going to come across one or two or 10. Look, this picture was taken from a while back. I wanted to make sure enough time frame had gone by before I decided to utilize it in any kind of a video. But something else that I saw more recently-ish was somebody that came in to get a smog. They had a breathalyzer in their vehicle, and they had an open bottle of whiskey sitting in their baby seat in the back. It just kind of pulled me back a little bit because I'm thinking, like, I learned my lesson years and years ago when I was like 22 years old. I had gotten my first and only DUI. And from that day moving forward, I told myself, if I'm even going to have one sip, I'm already got a plan to either stay where it is that I'm at, I'm within walking distance to my hotel, or somebody else is driving, or I just plumb don't do it, and then I wait until I get home, and then I have them here in the privacy of my little garage with you guys, right? That's the extent of it. So when I saw this, I'm like, clearly you didn't learn your lesson, and having this contraption attached to your vehicle that's inconvenient, that's costing you money, should have also made you realize that it's not a good idea to be doing it. But even worse, you're gonna have an open container where the thing is still half full or better than half full, but in your baby seat. Like, it just blew my mind. The other situation that occurred, and I had been saving this photo for a minute because I wanted to see just how many stupid people I would run into this last year. And we're getting pretty close to year's end, so I figured I'd do a video about stupid people. This person not only had their little device, no judgment, but in their car, already loaded, and it looked like they would just got done smoking because the inside was still cloudy, and you could tell. I mean, when we got in there to go check for an oil leak, we had to put it on the rack, and there's smoke all over the inside. That is the same exact thing as drinking and driving. You are driving impaired. So because you're smoking while you're stopped and they don't have some kind of special test for you to blow into, you think it's okay. It's not okay. And technically it's still federally illegal, even though some states like California and a handful of others have legalized it. Like, it's not okay to do that and drive and operate any kind of machinery. If you're gonna do it, you should treat it no differently than alcohol. Stay your ass at home. That would be my 2 cents on that. But I came across this and it was like, we as mechanics run into paraphernalia like all the time. This being like just even barely touching the frosting on the cake, if you will. Because when I worked at the Chrysler dealership, we had to go back into the spare tire area to get the tools to lower down the spare tire for somebody to put it on their vehicle. And they had a Ziploc baggie with heroin and needles. Okay, so it was like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, what if the mechanic would have stabbed himself with one of those needles and he didn't know? He's reaching into the dark, but he felt something kind of weird and it kind of threw him back, and he had just gently kind of pulled it out, and thank God he didn't accidentally stick himself and get HIV or something like that. But it was just one of those things that I'm just like, you don't have a better place to put the crap? You put it in the least likely spot, you don't even think about it, and you have, and maybe they were still high when they asked us to actually take their spare tire and put it on their car for them, not thinking that that's where their stash was. It's just weird stuff like this. Another thing too, and I think this does fall into the stupid people category, money. Like sometimes when mechanics, we get into the cars. Now obviously, I'm an honest person. There's a lot of other honest mechanics out there. You run into money, you usually put it in like a Ziploc bag, set it off to the side, or just ignore the fact that it's really even there unless we have to take the dash apart. I had to on this Jeep. There was just a wad full of ones, like the guy was a Marine, probably went to the strip club the night before he dropped it off because his heater core was leaking or whatever. Just put it in a Ziploc bag and set it off to the side, but it's like, you couldn't have taken that split second before you left us your vehicle to take your fat stack of ones with you, because I don't want to be liable And I don't want someone blaming me like, oh, I'm missing some ones, bro, or something like that. Or, you know, that people have left their phones in there, their wallets, and all the time before I get into the car, I get out of the car, I go back in to talk to the service writer and customer, hey, did you want your wallet or a phone before we bring your vehicle in for service? Like, you make them let it be known, hey, you forgot your stuff in the car. And some people are like, oh yeah, dude, totally forgot about that. And they'll go out and they'll get it. And they, oh, appreciate you telling me that, you know, like that's what kind of keeps everything honest going. It's like a locked door. The reason why there's locks on doors is to keep the honest person honest. Am I right? So it's the same exact thing in automotive, I feel like, when you stumble across somebody's paraphernalia or their money or whatever. It's like, I think one of those things should be established before the vehicle's even taken in. Hey, if you have anything in particular that you would like to take out of your car, be it your wallet, your cell phone, maybe you have something in there that we should not see, know about, and we'll be working in that particular area, you'd like to take it out and just kind of hang on to it until we're all done with the service, okay? Because as a mechanic, if you're driving down the road and maybe I'm just saying this could happen, you get pulled over for whatever reason, they decide to do a search, even though the car's not yours, it's like you're in the car and they don't know that it's not yours, and then you have to go through a lot of hoops. You could be on the side of the road for a minute, cuffed up, waiting to try to explain yourself to your boss of why you got pulled over because somebody's bong is sitting right in the middle of the center console with weed lit up in it. You know what I mean? It's one of those things. So if you're a customer and you have these things, go through your car first and make sure you take the stuff out. Also, if you're gonna drop it off, would you mind putting some gas in it if we're looking to diagnose your check engine light or whatever drivability problem you have? That would be nice. And please, don't fill the tank to the top if you know you have problems, because mechanics are not really huge fans of absolutely full gas tanks as they're trying to lower them down. Just if you know you're going to bring it into the shop, and I know you can't always time it correctly, okay, maybe you filled it up and your pump went out. For those things, I understand. But if you're bringing it in for a drivability issue, or you're having trouble fueling your truck, maybe just don't try to sit there and go click, 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 click until eventually you feel like you got enough gas in it to fill it up and then bring it in. So I don't know, just some requests from myself and fellow mechanics alike. If you have paraphernalia or anything like that, please take it out of your car. If you have money in there, please take it out. If you have your wallet and cell phone, please take it out too. It's just gonna make life that much easier, and I'm not gonna have to feel like I'm liable for it. And I don't wanna get injured and stab myself on a needle of yours back in your jack compartment. So please, one more little thing, and it's not a stupid person thing, but if you have special wheel locks, can you put it in a location that's easy for us to find, be it your glove box or back by your spare tire? Because how many of us have gone looking for those things and you just can't find them, right? And it's at that point that we almost have to have a master set, because most people don't even know they have wheel locks and they don't have a key to take it off, and we have to extract them, and of course, that's extra time and it's extra money on their part. That's all I got for today's content, guys. Look, if you would like to comment, feel free to do so down below. If you liked today's video, hit the thumbs up. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down. Share if you want to share, and we'll see you guys next time. Cheers and deuces.